September 14th is a Sunday this year where we celebrate the triumph of the Holy Cross. So we hope to see you in the pews, but also to give you a little bit of an insight of the history of this feast of our Lord, and also why it applies to you as a Catholic and why we should adore this Holy Cross. So, Father Charles, what's the history of this feast day in the Catholic Church?
Well, it all starts with Emperor Constantine, whose mother, Helena, wanted to go on a pilgrimage to the Holy Land to find the relics of the true cross. And when she arrived, a divine sign pointed to the place where they were, but that was buried under pagan temples, which she had raised and then excavated, and there they found 3 crosses, 3 nails, and the slate which had the statement of Christ's crime, that he was King of the Jews. Now, to distinguish between which of these crosses was in fact the true cross, a woman who was very ill was brought forth and touched by each of the 3 crosses to see which might bear a miraculous healing and so confirm itself as the Lord's true cross. And when this was determined, it was resolved to build a shrine that would contain this cross and then would become what we know today to be the shrine of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem.
Now, everyone knows that sometimes you want to possess things to make you feel more powerful, like when you were a kid and you stole your dad's car keys, maybe just me. But was there any interaction where somebody saw that this was very important to Christians and perhaps they wanted to possess this?
Without a doubt. In fact, from the time of, say, 335, when the shrine to the Holy Cross was formally dedicated, to the early 600s, Christians adored the cross in peace. But in 611, Persians came and stole the relics in their conquest of Jerusalem, and for some 20 years or so, they were gone until they were reconquered by the Emperor Heraclius and brought back in part to Constantinople, and thus diffused throughout the entire Western Roman Empire.
So between the years 300 and some change until 611, we have this huge ordeal of trying to preserve and also adore these holy relics of the true cross. And in every Catholic church, we have a true crucifix worthy of adoration as we gaze upon the corpus of Christ, the Son of God, before us with his arms extended as he offers us salvation.
But see, the Feast of the Triumph of the Cross, or the Exaltation of the Cross, is not just a matter of an historical reconquest of the relics. It's principally about glorifying the fact that there is an eternal triumph of God over sin and over death through the cross of our Lord Jesus Christ.
And as we adore the Holy Cross, let us not look upon it with great sadness, but with great joy that Christ has triumphed over sin, and he has won for us a pathway to heaven.